Now, do you think the issue of money is going to be a great challenge for Dr. King of Fred Matiangi in 2027? In that locally here, there will be competition for money. It's not anymore about Matiangi's candidacy.
In Gusii land, no. The name Matiangi itself is enough. you don't need money to market Matiangi here. As long as the only thing Matiangi will do, and people will not forgive him, is accepting to be a running mate of somebody. As long as is in that ballot, that Matiangi, Ruto, whoever, Kalonzo and the rest, and Wachakoya, and Matiangi's name is there, my friend, campaign done.
You want to tell me the condition is that he has to be at the ballot as the presidential candidate?
He has to be on that ballot. Anything else, my friend,
it's worse.
Simba will run over everybody here. Because you can't compete with those guys in terms of money. They'll tell you you're campaigning for somebody else.
That is it.
Matiangi is not there. I'm also campaigning for somebody. My name is not there.
You're campaigning for other people.
We're campaigning for everybody. We're campaigning for Ruto. We're campaigning for somebody else. Matiangi is also campaigning for somebody else. So don't tell us to abandon whoever we're campaigning for and join Matiangi's team, because Matiangi is also not campaigning. He's not a candidate.
It's not a presidential candidate.
He's not the flag bearer for somebody else. But as long as Matiangi is there, my brother, and you are not there with him, yours is cooked.
Now, you know what makes me worried is this. In case the opposition sit down, they agree, including Matiangi included, they agree that no, here it is Kalonzo to be at the ballot and Sifuna, Matiangi Prime Minister. In such a scenario where they have agreed unanimously.
Who are these to agree?
See, I'm talking about the top opposition leaders. When they look
are they going to vote for themselves?
Numbers.
If they're going to be voted for by the general public, as Matiangi said, let it be done by the general populace. The nomination. Let it be open. They can look for a donor out there to come and help the opposition organize a joint countrywide nomination. So that whatever happens, just like a mini general election across the country, every voter who supports the opposition will cast a vote. Then whatever comes, whatever will be reflected at the National Tallying Center, we'll go with that. We'll be able now to agree. It's Kenyans who have said, it's not Matiangi, it's Wachakoya, or it's Wamalwa, or it's Natembea. But I believe Kenyans, more so the younger guys, will stand with Matiangi because of his firmness, and they know, and I also believe that for corruption to end in Kenya, for tribalism to end in Kenya, and whatever you want to call it, it's only Matiangi. And for the country to recover what has been stolen, the only firm person you cannot intimidate,
it's Matiangi. Gachagua, this guy has numbers. He's putting a lot of energy.
But unfortunately, he might not be able to run because once you're impeached,
it's difficult.
It is very difficult.
So the impeachment is the only stumbling block.
It is.
Sindio?
It is.
Now, I was having this trouble when I was advising them on my other channel that let them announce the flag bearer as soon as now, so that if Kisii does not have a flag bearer, we have time to be convinced that the choice they took is better for this country. If they wait until 2027, then they are going to announce. William Ruto will take advantage of the reaction of the locals. Like now, if Matiangi is chosen, you know that the campus will also react the same.
The problem with that is that the government that is in power now has all the machinery to destabilize you. They'll open your files when you were in high school. You were seeing dating a 16-year-old.
So
it will be a case.
It will be a case.
You signed somewhere, you attended a board meeting where a decision was made, which was later questioned. They will bring that file.
From here, I see that kama woga kidogo.
Not really. They can again use whatever resources they have to buy all your key people around you, destabilize you completely. They'll bring their campaigns to your locality, like they'll come to your community and buy everybody.
Like now they are doing it.
But
already they are doing it.
But when they don't know who the candidate will be,
they are a bit confused.
Not to concentrate. They think it's Gachagua, they think it's Kalonzo, or they might settle on Matiangi. So they are not very sure. But the moment they say it's Matiangi, and Matiangi handled a very sensitive docket of internal security, education, and all that. Any human being, wherever you are, even if it is Ruto, you go back to when he was a member of parliament, whether he did whatever was expected of him, he might have erred somewhere. No human being is perfect.
It's perfect, yeah,
The government of today will exploit that and mess you up. You will be in court with 1,000 cases. And then the courts, the way they are, sorry to say, they can easily be used against you.
Very
They'll
true.
give you, today you're in
We have
Mombasa
seen them
court,
all over.
there's a case in Nakuru for you, then there's another in Transmara. Every day you have a case and you must appear. If you don't appear, there's a warrant of arrest. Who will arrest you? Obviously, the government of the day. So to avoid all that, I think they're being clever to buy a bit of time, and maybe come January around there, then they can announce whatever happens. Kenyans will be rallied behind one candidate.
You know,
at that
now
time.
in case they have chosen Matiangi and the Kamba people are dissatisfied, don't you think William Ruto will win as well?
You know, in politics, you don't expect 100% support or acceptance in any given area. If Kambas will bolt, we'll get another community coming in. Yeah? Don't think it's just it will only affect opposition. Even Ruto has the same predicament. If he sticks with Kindiki, Luos will say, so why are we here? And if he drops Kindiki and picks somebody from Roland, the Merus will say, "Avadar talk to Matiangi bas."
Okay.
Yeah, because we were almost there, and now you are replacing our son with somebody else. We can't. Luos will say, you know, we are the second or the biggest political party in this republic. If you're not giving us a running mate, what business do you have supporting you?
As simple as that.
We rather go and run on our own, or go join forces with the opposition, and then they drone you and assume that we never had a partnership with you. So it's a catch-22 to both political
I'm
sides.
waiting to see what this method they will use to come up with a flag
It will
bearer.
be tricky, I'm telling you.
It will be tricky.
Either side.
But
Either side.
me, according to me, I feel these people should, if there's no way they can have a nomination in the entire country, they can hold a nomination in Nairobi alone. Then we see, because Nairobi is a metropolitan, everyone is there. We see how people are going to vote. Though, let's wait and see what they are going to use.
What method they'll come up with, but I hope it will be for the interest of the country.
Now, as you know, Matiangi came last year from the US, isn't it?
Yes.
He has done his politics until now, so far. What have you seen that he has done great that you can tell me now Matiangi is a serious presidential candidate?
At least, unlike before, you know, Matiangi is a technocrat. Even when you listen to him, he hardly abuses people the way people do. You know, to excite people, you must prove that you are brave. And
criticizing
among Kenyans is just to abuse whoever is there. But to him, when he came, he knew like you ought to respect those in power, you respect officers and all that. But of late, he's gone out, he's in mingling with people, he's talking to people, he can shout one time, he can shout. At least there is a new Matiangi coming up. So by the end of the year, he'll be a politician like many others.
Okay.
But I think Kenya now wants an administrator. Not a sweet talker the way Uhuru said the other day. These politicians can sweet talk you and convince you that they can perform, but once in office, you'll be shocked that they did not do exactly what you expected. So to me, Matiangi is improving, politically speaking, that is not confined to boardroom meetings the way he was, but he's going out, he's everywhere every weekend, he's meeting people, and I believe with time he'll be much better combining the little politics in him, in his system, and a strict administrator and a result-oriented leader he will be.
I know you'll meet Matiangi. Let me tell you this. Tell him, first, he is administrator and we know what he can be able to do as a president.
Yes.
But with the politics of William Ruto, he has to be a politician. There's no option. That's one.
He's being oriented.
Yeah, that's one. Number two.
He'll get there.
Number two. He has a party, yes. He has been moving around, yes. But people are yet to feel the Matiangi we want. We are yet to see that wave.
Let me know, which Matiangi do you want?
We want the Matiangi in education. Who comes here without telling anybody's around? We feel it.
But that time he was in power.
Not just power. Look at, let's have the political part.
Move.
Look at this. Matiangi has not been to the coast for a serious campaign.
They'll be there next week.
This is 1 year down the line.
Take it from me, this coming weekend.
And the cost is huge.
They'll be there.
I'm not talking about the united opposition.
Oh, himself alone.
Matiangi. Because the challenge you have right now, if they go with the Gachagua, trust you me, Gachagua will outshine them in the campaigns. He will be the best person all over. He came to Kisii here, you saw I was destroying Simbarati than even Matiangi himself. So we need Matiangi to have independent movements within the country first.
You're saying he should do those rallies alone?
First, even if they have rallies with the opposition in the weekends, let us see him in Western on Thursday, and then we see him with the opposition in Nakuru on Friday, on Saturday. At least Matiangi, we see him, because that platform of campaigns being a technocrat, it is not him. That's Matiangi trying to be someone else.
Advice taken.
Yeah?
Advice taken.
Do you
Message
think
will be conveyed.
Mwambie.
People want to see him alone.
One day I'll meet him, I know, for an interview.
I'm sure.
Nitakutana na yeye. Itakuwa fire.
But that advice is good, so that the Kenyans can tell which crowd is for Matiangi alone, right? That people don't assume that every crowd is attracted to those venues because of Gachagua.
Yeah, we not even Gachagua alone. You know, we need Matiangi. People all over are saying, yes, Matiangi has the qualities. He has the track record. Numbers, they can be able to combine. But now, he's not to the seriousness people expect him to be.
With time, we'll get there.
We get there.
Such advices from people like you, young people
I'll say it.
He'll get somewhere. I'm sure he'll take it up.